Radhi Shri Shri Radha Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Jiu Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Jiu Ki Jai. Jai Nitya Lila Pravishtom Vishnupad Paramahansa Astatara Sata Shri Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtom Vishnupad Paramahansa Astatara Sata Shri Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtom Vishnupad Paramahansa Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtom Vishnupad Paramahansa Asto Tarasata Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtom Vishnupad Paramahansa Asta Tarasata Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Saparikar Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Radha Gopinath Radha Madan Mohan Jiu Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda Radha Shyama Sundar Radha Raman Radha Damodar Jiu Ki Jai. Jai Shrimati Lalita Vishaka Adi Ashta Saki Brinda Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Manjari Rati Manjari Adi Manjari Brinda Ki Jai. Shrimati Brinda Devi Ki Jai. Shrimati Purnamasi Yogamaya Devi Ki Jai. Shri Gopishwar Mahadev Ki Jai. Sarva Bishta Pradata Giriraj Govardhana Ki Jai. Grantra Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan Sakhi Ki Jai. Bhakti Vigna Vinashana Srina Shringadev Ki Jai. Bhakta Pravarishya Namo Nama. Namo Mahabhadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayati Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauda Jishe Nama. Nityanandam Namastubhyam Premananda Pradayane Kalo Kalmashanashaya Janava Padai Namaha. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakti Shaktikam. Hey Krishna Karuna. First day lecture, and we'll go to the second, chapter 2, the second lecture. There are seven lectures. We'll see if we can finish these before the first day of the festival.
Maharaj, today's also Titi Vrindavan Das Thakur's disappearance.
Jai Shri Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Vyasadeva of Chaitanya Leela Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. His transcendental disappearance day of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. We should pray for his mercy. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. We had his appearance day recently also, and we also read his biographical information on that day. So on this day, we're paying our unlimited Dandavat pranams at his divine lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy that we can have one drop of attraction and taste for the Leelas of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, the Panchatattva, and all the eternal associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, yesterday I almost finished the chapter, but I kind of skipped one part to read, because here Gurudev is explaining the 5 levels of meaning of the first sloka, remember? 5 different levels of meaning of the first sloka. Each word can be applied to refer to Krishna, to Radha and Krishna to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the fourth meaning is only. So first Krishna, then Radha Krishna, then Radhika, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the yes. The other is Radha and Krishna combined. So from this, therefore Radha and Krishna, they are conjugal, meaning that they are couple, divine couple. Janmadi asya. From this conjugal Radha Krishna, Madhurya Rasa, conjugal love, it comes. Without Radhika's presence, Krishna is like Nirvishesh Brahma. There is no rasa in him at all, without Radhika. When he is with Sita, when he is with Lakshmi, or even when he is with Satyabhama or Rukmini, then only a percentage of rasa is present. It is not complete. Even if all the gopis are there, but Radhika is not, then rasa cannot be complete. So if he is with the gopis, especially with Radhika, then rasa will be complete. Here, Vyasadeva is therefore praying to whom? In this context, Satyam Param Dhimahi means Radhika. May she kindly come and manifest. As stated in Brahma Gayatri, Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat. May Srimati Radhika mercifully come. And I read this last night, but I'm reading it again. It's just at the very end of this first chapter. So the first meaning of this Bhagavatam verse, which is the first verse, 111. What does 111 mean? First canto, first chapter, first verse. So the first meaning of this Bhagavatam verse refers to Krishna and to his creation. The second meaning refers to Madhur Rasa in relation to Brajendra Nandana Krishna, that Krishna. So you understand the difference? What is?
The first being Vasudev.
Yes.
The
expansion of Krishna.
Yeah. And the second being...
And, and in this line. What line? We are in the line, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami, this line. You should know how fortunate you are to have come in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Always think in this way. In what way should you think?
Always fortunate.
That I'm so fortunate. How have I come in this life? In the line of Rupa Goswami, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Always think in this way, Gurudev is saying. Always be aware of this. Always understand that this is the fact. That we are extremely fortunate. So always think in this way. Always be hopeful. And practice like this. Satyam Param is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Supreme truth, Satyam Param. That's the end of chapter 1. So, chapter 1 was Gurudev's first night of his lectures. In that chapter, the title is I Meditate on the Absolute Truth. because Gurudev was explaining the first shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the invocation shloka. He was explaining. Would you like a chair to sit on?
No, it's fine, thank you.
Okay. So, now the second chapter is dealing with the second verse. And the title of this chapter is Srimad Bhagavatam does not cheat. Because that point is being made by Vyasadeva in the second shloka. Dharma projita koitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam. Vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam tapotrayon mulanam. Srimad Bhagavatam pramanamamalam. No. Srimad Bhagavate mahamuni krite kim va parayar ishvaraha sadyo hridi avarudyate trakritibis shubis tatkshanat. So Gurudev is saying, if you hear Srimad Bhagavatam, then tatkshanat. What does that mean? It means immediately. Tatkshanat. Without delay. Immediately. Immediately, without delay, Krishna will enter your heart. If you do what? If you hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Without delay, Krishna will enter your heart and be controlled. Now that may take some time, but tat kshanat actually means without delay. So this second verse is telling that this result will come. Srimad Bhagavatam is so powerful and sweet. It is not bitter like quinine, which is a medicine for malaria patients. See, even Gurudev is confirming. Hydroxychloroquine. Quinine, it's quinine. So, it is not bitter, because quinine is very bitter. If you have quinine water, they also bottle this water. Quinine. It's very bitter taste. So Gurudev is saying, Srimad Bhagavatam is so powerful and so sweet. It is not bitter like quinine. Other medicines, they may be somewhat bitter, but the medicine of Bhagavatam is not. Although it's medicine, but it's not bitter. It is like nectar. The nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam may not appear to be sweet in the beginning. Oh, it may even appear somewhat bitter. But afterwards, its real quality of sweetness manifests. It is actually very sweet and very powerful. So, in the Upadeshamrita, Srila Goswami's Upadeshamrita, there's a verse that says there, Rupa Goswami is explaining that the chanting of Krishna's name, form, qualities, pastimes, etc. are like sugar candy. Right? The chanting of Krishna's names, forms, qualities, pastimes are like sugar candy. They're very sweet. But if someone has this disease called jaundice, right? If they have this disease, do you know this disease in Spanish language? Jaundice. You know what jaundice is?
It's like kind of like hepatitis, right? When you turn yellow.
Yeah, but it's not hepatitis. It's a different disease. But it makes your taste, if you taste sugar, it tastes bitter. It perverts your taste when you have that disease, right? So, that taste of bitterness, how do you cure this problem? That you're tasting sugar, but it's bitter.
Cure of more sugar.
Yes, yes. That's actually the cure in Ayurvedic medicine. And there are devotees that have done this. They've gotten jaundice before. And you know what they do? They take sugar candy, you know, this rock sugar candy. They put it in water, and then it dissolves gradually in the water. It becomes like syrup, very sweet. And so they start to drink it. At first it tastes bitter, tastes very bitter. Oof. But then as they continue to drink, gradually it begins to taste a little sweeter, like that. And what is happening inside of your body is that this disease is being pushed out of your body. So the actual cure is to take what tastes bitter, sugar candy, and then it will gradually become sweet. So Rupa Goswami has given this example in Sri Rupadeshamrita. He said the holy name of Krishna, his qualities, pastime, everything, it's like sugar candy, so sweet. But when a person has jaundice, then it may taste bitter, you see. But what is the cure? That you should continuously chant the holy names, forms, qualities, pastimes of Krishna, continually. And gradually this disease will be destroyed at the root. At the very root, the disease will be destroyed. So, Srila Gurudev is telling that Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the glorification of Krishna's name, form, qualities, pastimes, dham, entourage, everything, parikar, it is sweet by nature. So he's saying, in the beginning, the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam, it may not appear to be sweet, but it may even appear somewhat bitter. But afterwards, its real quality of sweetness manifests. It is actually very sweet and very powerful. So Gurudev is saying, I have explained the essence of the first shloka, the Mangala Charana shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, and I explained its 5 different meanings. So now we will begin with the essence of the second shloka. After all, after we do that, then what is it? The highest truth? It is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. That's what Srimad Bhagavatam is giving. Such a truth, it uproots the what? The threefold miseries. Tapatroy. Tapatroy means the threefold miseries. What are the threefold miseries? See?
I don't know.
Adi-atmic, Adi-bautic, Adi-daivic. Char Chandrika Didi can explain in Espanol.
Adiátmica son las entidades que nos molestan, como los torbellinos, los mares así todos, ¿no? Los terremotos, entidades como los ratones que nos dan, o las serpientes.